Sounds loud. Sup, chat? Someone said they're trying to steer folks' attention away from Nintendo. Yeah, like they can do that. They know they can't do that. That's why they're doing this fucking event the day before Switch 2. Because if they did it tomorrow or later, people are going to be playing Mario Kart World. Amazon confirmed my shit coming tomorrow has been dispatched. So as long as the delivery man is not a fuckboy who steals my shit. They can't even steal it because Amazon got one-time passcodes now. So my shit coming tomorrow. Mario Kart World and Switch 2. Oh, I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play that shit. Of course I got my Switch 2 on launch. It's Mario Kart World. Okay. Well, they confirmed no 200cc, so they're being a bunch of bitches, but aside from that. It still says Saturday for you. Apparently Amazon was saying Saturday for a lot of people, because it said Saturday for me as well, so I was assuming I wasn't gonna get it. But then it changed to dispatched, and I saw minus money on my account, so yeah, it's definitely coming. I put blood, sweat, and tears into that. Speaking of dust, this channel has been collecting some. Yeah, it kind of has. I've just been preoccupied. You know how it goes. Is there gonna be a Mario Kart World stream in a few hours? Well, the Switch isn't gonna arrive at midnight. I mean, I don't know what time of day it's gonna come. I don't know if I'll stream it on day one. To be honest, I don't know. Just we'll see. I might just play it on my own, but I don't know. I mean, it's an open world. I don't know. Remember when we used to get a PREMulous roundup? It wasn't PREMulous roundup. It was REMulous roundup. There's a difference, okay? Said Crosswell's doing this collab shit purely for clout. That's like the only reason you do the collabs though. The same shit Mario Maker did, the same shit that Smash does. That's the reason why you do them. Like, for clout. There's no other reason to do it. It's not because SpongeBob's gameplay is gonna be more intricate. Like, it's just for clout, that's all. And there's nothing wrong with that. Crosswell's is looking fun, like, okay, like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with admitting that it looks good. It's not gonna do Mario Kart numbers, but I think the Metacritics are gonna be closer than you think. I ain't saying it's gonna win. I mean, I don't know. I have to play Mario Kart World first before I see how that's gonna go. But just as a reminder, Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, the base version before they improved it, was only a small amount of points higher than Sonic Racing Transform. It was only like 5 or 6 points higher on Metacritic. It wasn't that far off. So it's not impossible for Crossworlds to be close in score in Metacritic to Mario Kart World. Especially if Mario Kart World needs years of improvement, given that it's not even launching with 200cc, which is a basic slider that they could have added. You know. The music is loud. How's the volume levels of the state of play? Oh yeah, usually I have to set it on -15, don't I? That's probably why. I don't even think I'm expecting anything at this event. Like, I don't even know why I'm streaming this. Like, dead ass, I don't... There's not like a thing... I mean, unless they show Crossworlds. My PS5, I don't play it. I don't play it. I probably could have sold it if it wasn't for GTA 6. Everything's coming to PC nowadays, like, you know. Everything's coming to PC nowadays. Man, getting too tired for the streams. It's not even about. I just like, I don't know. I'm just not as invested as I used to be. I mean, if I see something I want to buy, then I'll buy it. But like, I'm just not like, I'm not as invested as I used to be. That's all. Someone said classic Prem would be hot. Well, unlike classic Sonic, I'm not coming back. How much do you think Crossroads would be? $80? My guess is $60 for the base version, $70 for the digital deluxe. That's my assumption. Sega's not gonna do 80 just yet because it's still controversial. Sega likes to wait for companies with bigger balls to take the heat first. So let Nintendo do it, let EA do it, let Ubisoft do it. Let Rockstar charge $100 for GTA 6. Then Sega will show up with their $80. You know, Sega's like a mouse next to these companies. Wait for them to take the risk, get all the heat from the gamers who bitch and moan about price increases, and then that price becomes normal, and then Sega will show up and do it. Like, that's just how they are. No DLC for Sonic X Shadow Generations. I mean, the game was DLC, basically. It was literally DLC. Alright, I should probably record, just in case something is actually worth reacting to that might need a video. I'll be surprised if something gets me hype in this event. I'm really like low expectations right now. Unless it's Crossroads.
Running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves.
Why does it sound like an AI song?
Running through our veins, heartbeat, love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away. I'm facing my fears, not backing away.
What is this? Lumens Arise. Okay.
heartbeat. Love is making waves.
Fall 2025. That sounds like a far away point, but then you realize it's June 2025, and it's like, oh shit, that's not really far.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
Takashi
ディレクターの
Ishihara and Tetsuya
ルミネスアライズのトレーラー
Mizuguchi.
楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売
PlayStation
予定です。
5.
ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と
One last
美しいビ
note
ジュア
from
ルが
me.
没入感を高め、いつまでも
This is no
遊びたくなる
sequel.
ゲーム体験となっています。
It
その
will be
世界は
brand
とても
new
心地よく、プレイ
experience.
ヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。
まあよくある普通のパズル
Did
ゲ
he
ー
say
ムって
Mickey
ことだよ
Mouse?
ね。
I feel like I heard Mickey Mouse. I wasn't
まあ
reading
テトリスエフェ
subtitles.
クトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。
Luminous Forest.
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん
It
手
would
に
be
取って
funny
遊
if
ん
they
でみて
showed
く
the
ださい。
heroes. That would not be
Thank
funny
you
at all.
and
That would be
enjoy
very
the rest
stressful.
of State of Play.
This is supposed to be a chill stream. I'm not expecting anything that's gonna get my heart rate up. And hearing Roger delivering lines from an iconic game is not on my bingo card for today.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI,
AI, what the fuck? What? Is this a game?
we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life.
It's like a make your
For
own
our
game
future.
AI thing.
Delphi Corporation.
Let's see about getting paths through to Earth.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up.
Is this a different game to the Delphi, or is this the same?
DI03367. They are pragmatic.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
You just said her name was DI6300. Pay attention.
Behind me.
I think I can help.
No, chat. Just because she's wearing blue and she's a white kid with blonde hair doesn't mean she's Maria. Okay?
Neutralizing threats.
Oh gosh.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Pragmata.
Hey, D.I.
I said.
Sounds like Roger.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
That'd be hilarious if it was Roger. Oh my god, Sonic Heroes leaked. Yeah, of course it did. Would I tell people to get a Steam Deck or a Switch 2? It depends on what you want to play. Because it's going to be a while before Switch 2 gets emulated, so... Plus, now that Switch 2 is out, Steam Deck 2 is going to come in the next year or so.
Which means curry time.
Awesome. I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
The fact that this is making me hungry.
Romeo! Romeo! Stay with me! Grandpa, I'm gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15
Is that Titan?
Seriously? Seriously, don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear Life Support System. Don't move, okay?
What the fuck is this? Ozzy and Drixos.
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Die! dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Dead Man. They got a song too. Of course they do. Half a million people are watching Dead Man. Oh my god.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Did they say maybe?
That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
That drill beat? Okay.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。いえいえ。
Prem said he hated the Godfather because it didn't have enough action. I never said because it didn't have enough action.
グラスホッパーの久々の新作。
I never said that.
妙イザデッド。
Otherwise, I wouldn't have loved the first hour of
発
Endgame.
表できました。
I said the Godfather was overrated. I didn't say I hated it. I said it was overrated and it was dragged out. Too long. Not well paced. Mafia movies after it were done better. It insists upon us exactly.
ブラッティなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません。銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張っています。
Goodfellas is better than The
そしてな
Godfather.
んで
The Sopranos is a TV show, but I'll pick any episode of The Sopranos over The
皆
Godfather.
さんぜひ続行お待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続き
You think The Godfather 1 and 2 are the best songs ever made? Well, he also said that Playboy Carti's Whole Lot of Red was like the greatest rap album ever, so, you know. You know.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと。
I think people get caught up in these old movies and what they did for film history that they forget that like not everyone's gonna love them because films have evolved since then. Maybe at the time The Godfather came out, maybe it was revolutionary, but like there's better mafia shit to watch. Silent Hill F. Am I gonna see Avengers Doomsday in cinemas? I mean, it's Avengers, so I guess I have to, but MCU ended with the Endgame, let's be real. Did I play AC Shadows? I'm not gonna lie to you, I completely forgot that that game even existed until you just left that comment. I completely forgot about it. I think I added it to my wish list with the intention of maybe buying it when there was a discount. My take on Sinners? Oh, it was a decent movie. I enjoyed it. I mean, the way people were glazing it though, like it was the greatest thing ever. I mean, no. Michael B. Jordan can lead a movie though. He's definitely a leading man. The vampire shit was a bit basic. As someone who's watched all the big vampire shit that there is, it wasn't at the pinnacle of vampire shit though. Alright, I've seen the originals. I've seen the Vampire Diaries. I've seen all the vampire shit. I mean, it's not like Twilight bad or anything like that. Obviously not. But Thunderbolts was alright. I enjoyed it, but nothing crazy. Oh, the weebs are gonna love this. No English subtitles. Oh, did I see Minecraft? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Couldn't be bothered. Oh, can you stop bitching and moaning about being alone? Who told you to go into a haunted house? Heroes remake is next, of course. Thoughts on the Dexter Resurrection? They dropped a trailer? I didn't know they dropped the trailer. I heard that they were casting Neil Patrick Harris in it. I heard about that. I didn't know they dropped the trailer. September 25th. Disney's bringing back Phineas and Ferb. I'm sure the Gen Zs are gonna be like rejoicing now, like they just brought back SpongeBob or some shit. Well, SpongeBob never left; he was milked. But imagine if they actually ended SpongeBob after like the first movie, and then they just brought him back.
The
That would be
castle
crazy.
has been sighted again. The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle.
Since you said you watched Last of season 1, did you watch season 2? I started season 2. I kind of fell off it. I'm not gonna lie. I have to.
The demon lord himself will fall
I have to
by
go
our
back and.
hand.
I don't know why I fell off it though.
Will test the limits of your courage. You will face horrors
Dexter
beyond
beat
your
this season
darkest
4.
imaginings.
Which season was Trinity? And which season was the Jimmy Smith season?
Born of pure darkness.
Because those 2 seasons plus the Dope season were the best 3 seasons. Have I watched The Bear? Yeah, I've watched The Bear. Season 4 is Trinity? Okay, yeah, season 4 is fire. I knew Dexter had gone too far and they should have ended it when they did one kill where he threw a wooden stake through a mattress and then the other end of the mattress and then the stake came out and then killed the person. That's when I knew they'd gone too far and they had to end the show. I think that was in the last season. I was like, did you just put a wooden stake through a mattress, then have the stake come out the other end of the mattress and then the person die? No way. That was a jump in the shark moment for Dexter.
So
Season
you've
4,
come
1, 2, 3, all of the seasons
to the
mediocre.
church.
I mean, I don't think it got mid after 4. Not to spoil anything, but once we got to like Dexter's sister and the LaGuerta situation, no spoilers. I think it was still interesting then. I'm trying to remember when it got mid.
Back in time 8 years.
I feel like I enjoyed 5 and 6
But the
though.
situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
The studio with Seth Rogen's a
Our
highly
ultimate
accurate
mission is to
satire on
uncover
how
the
modern movies
causality
are made
between
actually
these
created
anomalies.
to directors playing themselves.
Probably.
Is that recent or is it old?
Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems the upcoming battle is truly
This
unavoidable.
Digimon?
The world on this end is running out of time.
If the gate is opened with the digital world in such a state, the human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
Hey, Brain Gang. Hey, Brain Gang. Dash Mobile with the $2 donation. Thank you so much for the support.
We must protect the
Do I
world
think
from them.
Crossovers
For
will get
this
good
purpose and
reviews?
this purpose alone were you born.
Based on what I've seen in the leaks, I'd be surprised if it got bad reviews. As long as they fix the power-up shit. That poor power-up balancing. I should ask Sam if they fix the power-ups. He probably knows the answer. He probably wouldn't tell me though, but if they fix the power-ups, then I don't see why it would flop. That was the biggest weakness of the demo. I mean, the soundtrack was forgettable, but they could get away with that. The jukebox feature, maybe. What about the tricks not being able to be failed? Reviewers don't care about that shit. The easier is good for them.
but deliver us from
It's
our
hardcore
sins.
players that care about
We
that
might
shit.
know salvation.
Reviewers just wanna. You still they've been making Mario Kart World easier than 8 as well. They've been nerfing the blue shells and nerfing the red shells and all that. That's just where the shit is going now, making everything easier. But Sam actually told me insider shit. Nah, he doesn't tell me shit. It's funny because I remember when Frontiers was coming out, me, Sam, and was it Jaden? Was it Matt? Has no cuts? We did a podcast. We posted it on YouTube discussing Frontiers, and we were joking with saying that he'd already played the game, and he had, but he wouldn't tell us. And we did the podcast and posted it, and he's there speculating with us who haven't played the game, but he's played the game. Like, you had the game.
Hi everyone,
But yeah.
I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation
You can rewind
classic.
in Mario
The
Kart World?
enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more.
This is the enhanced version?
As well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
It looks faithful to 1997.
Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evil East
Yeah, I saw the
Chronicles
blue
launches
shell
on
enough.
PS5
Ridiculous.
and PS4 September 30th,
It's
and will
ridiculous.
be available for pre-order later today.
The problem with Mario Kart World is it has to follow Mario Kart 8
This
Deluxe.
next game is something really
Sonic
special.
Racing Crossroads
When I
only has
first
to
played
follow
it,
Team
I
Sonic
laughed
Racing.
so hard, I almost
Like,
barfed. Let's
you
check
know what I
it out.
mean?
But is there maybe just toilet?
There's no way it's worse than
No,
TSR.
Sorry, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
Someone said Mario Kart 8 Deluxe looks like it clears at the moment.
one
Yeah, but see, this is the problem with you people.
easier said
Okay?
than done.
You're judging Mario Kart World based on the final form of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. How is that fair? To compare lowest form Pokemon to fully evolved. Compare it to base Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Alright? This is the Sims 4 effect. I'm calling this the Sims 4 effect.
Check this one out
When the
it
Sims
comes
4
to
drop,
PS5 on
and Sims
September
3 have been getting DLC for years, and they've been buying all the DLC and collecting that like Infinity Stones, and the Sims 4 came out, they're like, oh, this shit's empty, it's bare bones, there's not much to do. There was years of DLC!
Unique action adventure.
Base Mario Kart 8, you couldn't even hold 2 power-ups. You couldn't even hold 2 power-ups. I could do that on fucking DS.
Save your origami home.
Okay?
You'll transform into
Base 8 was not the greatest thing ever. Like, let's be real. They fixed the fuck out of that game over years of refinement.
a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
Because they're charging $80 for it, it must be better than 8. When we factor in inflation, it's the same price as 8 was.
Folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shot series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning.
We're already
and its
21
latest
minutes in, and it's been a sea of
Everybody's
mid.
Called Hot Shots boasts its largest character roster ever.
It feels like a Nintendo Direct with some of the graphics I'm seeing too.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world.
This could have
Each
run on
with
the
weather effects
PS3.
and new nighttime
This could have run on the PS3.
Pre-orders begin later today. And those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an
You
early
can't blame no
unlockable character.
200cc on lack of time. I think Nintendo thinks 200cc is some
Everybody's
kind of
Golf Hot
bonus
Shots
feature.
drives onto PS5 September 5th.
I think their goal is to announce 200cc later to get more people to come back to the game after it's died down a
Ninja
bit.
Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the
Jeff Keighley
Blasphemous
events are
series,
also made, but at least
Ragebound
the story
stars
makes it
dual
somewhat enjoyable.
protagonists from rival
Jeff will
clans
hype up the
forced
event and
to
make it seem
combine
like it's
their
gonna be the
souls and
greatest
skills
thing since
against a
sliced
demon
bread.
uprising.
And he will, yeah, trust me,
And
this
longtime
time, and then
fans will
it's usually
really
mid.
love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers
Do I play
from the
Sims?
original series.
I don't really play it like that. I mean, I grew up on Sims 2, PSP, but I wasn't really like a Sims religious player or anything. Yeah, 200cc was DLC for Mario Kart 8 on Wii U. I think it came alongside the tracks as well, the new tracks. The new tracks on 8, not on 8 Deluxe. I'm telling you, people have
From
forgotten
the
how
Bakers,
basic
Cairn is a
base Mario Kart 8
survival climbing
was.
experience
That's
where
why
you
they're,
must carefully
they're so
plan your
underwhelmed
ascent
by
up a
World,
deadly
because
mountain.
they're comparing it to a fully fleshed out Mario Kart 8 Deluxe over years and years. And they're
Manage
going, well,
balance
it's not
and
that.
stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
Someone said, I don't get the free updates method. Why not just add it at the beginning so the game has strong legs to stand on? Well, I'm guessing because they want the game to survive over a longer period of
You
time.
can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
The mobile Mario Kart 200cc on launch? Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say no one really cares about
That's
that
all
game, but
from
the money
us.
they're making
But
off the
there's
tour is
still
actually
a lot
crazy.
of state of play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection.
I hope they drop
arriving
200cc
later
this year at least, because I don't know why it's
We knew
not
pretty early on
showing
that
up
the
on
game
launch.
was fun to play. People were excited about it.
Maybe they have some data that we don't have. Maybe they got analytics on their. They've been tracking our switches and going, only 1% of players are playing 200cc. We don't need to worry about this. Maybe the casuals. I mean, it's Mario Kart 8 is like top 5, top 6 highest selling game of all time. Maybe the casuals are like 99% of people and they're playing on 150 and 100, and Nintendo just went, oh, the pros, they're gonna buy it anyway. We'll add it later. I don't know what percent of people actually play on 200. I mean, online, it seems like everyone. But maybe IRL, every time I try and play Mario Kart with like friends who don't have a Switch, they never want to play 200. Mortal Kombat collection, arcade, console, and handheld. Yeah, this better come to Steam. Like, I don't want this to be limited to PlayStation.
It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Legacy collection. They should have just called it collection, no legacy. Just like Mortal Kombat collection, NKK. You know, it's not really 200cc. Someone calculated it's close to 400. It's not 400. That would be like well over double the speed of 150. That's crazy. I feel like I did a test video. I did a test. You know what? I need to check younger Prem. I'm pretty sure I did a test video comparing the CCs. You see? I just remember. You just unlocked the memory. You just unlocked the memory in my brain. I literally did this. I know I made a video on this. It's somewhere. I made a video. I remember years ago. Years ago, I made a video of this. I know I made a video of it somewhere. What the fuck is it?
What's the matter? I'm over
I know I made a video of this. How do I search to find it? I know for a fact I made a video comparing this. For a fact. You see? I was right. 10 years ago, I made a video comparing it. All the speeds. You see? I know you guys want to see whatever's going on the screen, so I don't want to like... Yeah, I did a whole video. I remember this now. Yeah, literally 10 years ago. I was 19. That's crazy. Okay, so 200cc took 1 minute 2 seconds. 150 took 1 minute 20. 100 took 1 minute 29. 50. So 200 was more like a 250. It was more like 250cc in reality. It was more like 250.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams. Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
The impetus. You wanna know the Sands of Time trailer? And the way Ubisoft are slacking with Prince of Persia, I'm ready for decomps at this point. Just decomp Sands of Time, because the PC port is fucking old and dated and it's so painful to get it running. Just give me a decomp of Sands of Time at this point.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Premise aging like SA2 the GOAT. Someone mistook me for 22 the other day, so. And they say when you get smaller, you look older. How wrong they were.
To have entered the depths of
Should you get Switch 2 or Steam Deck? It depends on what games you want to play. It really does. You still get ID for energy drinks?
Who might you be, warrior? Tokugawa Takechiyo.
At this rate, Summer Games Fest is pretty much guaranteed to be better than this event.
戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオー3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。
Mario Party 4 being
より多彩な
decompiled
戦
is
闘を楽
nuts.
しめます
Oh yeah, I talked about that in the stream. Mario Party 4 is the first GameCube game to be decompiled, which proves it can be done, which proves that Heroes is coming. I'm telling you, Heroes is getting decomped. And when it happens, the mods. When they unlock the save file with that stupid 99-hour cap that they put on, that's gotta be the dumbest thing they ever did. How have you got a 99-hour cap on a save file, thinking that people aren't gonna play more than 99 hours when you know it's the Billy Goat?
For me,
You know it's the Billy Goat and you put a cap of 99 hours on the save file. Ridiculous. What the fuck did you think people were gonna do? Stop playing? It's the Billy Goat. You knew they weren't gonna stop playing because you had 99 save file slots in the fucking game. You knew they weren't gonna stop playing. So why'd you cap the save files at 99 hours when you had 99 slots? You knew they weren't gonna stop playing. Otherwise, why were there 99 slots for? Heroes Decom's already been worked on. I heard about that, but until I see a GitHub or a channel with some progress or something, you know, I can't really say for sure that it's happening. I mean, I know it's gonna happen at some point, but I can't say for sure who's working on it. Like, I've heard rumors on Discord, but I want to see a GitHub. Wasn't I gonna 100% the game 99 times? I did say that when I was younger. I said I was gonna 100% it twice every year, so that when I was like 70, then I would have filled up every file.
I thought I was dead.
I don't think that's happening still.
Who are you?
Oh, a new Thief game. I think Thief was like one of the first games I bought on Steam, actually, funnily enough. I haven't beaten it.
Tidewalker, are you there yet?
You ever got high and played a Sonic game? When I was high, I was not thinking about playing Sonic, I'll tell you. I wouldn't do such a thing. I would never endorse drugs on this channel. That drugs are bad. Don't do. Okay? Why the fuck would you even ask me some shit like that? Okay? Like, what the fuck? Can you copy save slots to fill it up? Yeah, you can copy and paste them, but that's cheating. The whole point was to fill up every slot organically before I died.
Flood, Elland, my dear planet.
But since AI is gonna take all our jobs and we're gonna be sitting at home doing nothing by 2035, maybe I'll have time to fill up all the slots after all.
Tidewalkers are all connected. And it's up to you now.
Your twin brother didn't make an update on the leaks of a certain character. I mean, I already covered it when it was leaking, and then the comment section was talking about, this sounds unbelievable. This ain't gonna happen. Yeah, alright. As for the footage, I didn't want to get my shit shake Sega Shinobi, so I wasn't sure if I should make a video on that. DO6 final release will have DLC Amigo. That's great. Obviously I'm waiting for the decomp though. That's the final form. Someone's working on the 06 physics mod for the original game, and I'm keeping an eye on that. Playing your favorite game high hits. I don't know if it was. I don't know if the game is easy enough for me to play that shit while high though. Maybe Team Rose. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Doucet,
Now, if my favorite game was
director of
Forces,
Astrobot.
maybe
It's a pleasure
I
to
could
be
do that
back
while
today
high.
to share more news with you. What the last few months it has been.
Who's
in the
working on
world of
decompiling?
Astrobot.
I don't know if
Astrobot
anyone's
launched
doing it
last
right now,
September to such encouraging feedback,
but they should be.
Even receiving a few honors we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed
Why
by
did
a
06
Christmas
call them
special
Amigo
packed with
characters?
festive
Because they're
surprises.
amigos.
And
Are
then
they not
later
friends?
this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels.
Oh, now you
all
want
of
to pay
which
attention
came
because
at
it's
no
Astro
additional
Ball.
cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets.
90
New
planets.
special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise.
We need Rush
And
Duology
finally,
plus Colors
the
DS.
Astrobot
decom.
DualSense wireless
We-
controller
honestly, we
will
just need
return
Rush.
later this year, with a slight twist.
Actually,
Be on the lookout
you know
for
what?
more news coming
I
soon.
want Rush Adventure
From
as
all
well
of us
because
at
the
Team
mods
Asobi,
could
thank you all
eliminate
for the
Marine the
amazing
Raccoon and all that
reception you gave our
sailing
game.
and
And
grinding
enjoy
for
the rest of
rocks
the
and
show.
shit like that, and you could just play the fucking levels. Actually, yeah, a decom where you strip out all the bullshit. I sound like the Unleashed haters when they say only the day levels are good. We don't want the hot worlds in the Werehog. When it comes to Rush Adventure, I'm like that. Just give me the fucking levels. Uncapped frame rates for Rush. Uncapped frame rate, yep. 240 hertz, 144 hertz. You make it widescreen and you make it run properly on one screen. Oh, that on a handheld, like a Steam Deck OLED. Imagine the Rush zones on an OLED. Oh my god. Altitude limit, deadline, night carnival on an OLED. Woo! At 144 hertz. Oh my god. I don't think you guys understand that Rush is really the Billy Goat of 2D Sonic. Like, none of those classics are touching Rush. I'm sorry. It's just not. The swag, the style, the sense of speed. None of those classics touching Rush. I don't give a fuck. I'm a product of my era, but still, I wear that shit proud. Mania clears. No, Mania does not clear Rush. Don't clear Rush. Rush is actually original. Rush has more influence on 3D Sonic than the classics, and it's for good reason. I wouldn't say that it has more influence on 3D Sonic than the classics, because the 3D Sonic came from the classics to begin with. Like, Sonic is from the classics. But Rush does have a lot of influence, though, for sure. By the time you can finally really try Rush, you became bad at games because you're old, so it's too hard for you to games. I mean, Rush has a few, like, bottomless pits, but it's not that crazy. But don't worry, when the decomp drops, they'll remove the lives for you and you can play it. Mania has better level design than Rush. Depends on what level. Depends on what level. I'm picking Rush, though. Who replays Mania in Big 2025? You're gonna piss off some classic stands when you say that shit. I haven't played Mania in a while, but that's just because I'm not a classic Sonic stan. I still think it's a great game. Can't believe you become the IGN type of gamer. You used to cream for challenge, now you just want an easy ride. I mean, I don't want an easy ride. I just don't like when they punish you so far for messing up that you have to redo a bunch of shit, like that Nier Automata type shit. Oh, you died, now you gotta lose all your pods and you gotta go and find your pods again. And like, I'm not redoing a bunch of shit. Just let me retry the shit. It's like that fucking Frontiers challenge, the bosses. You know, the Titan challenge thing, the Coco trial. So you mess up on the fucking boss, and then you gotta run through that red platform all over a fucking again for like over a minute. I don't want to sit through that. Okay, it's an endurance test. It's not even hard at that point.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy brings
We're 38 minutes in, and I haven't seen any like goated shit yet.
In this
We gave up on Lego
FPS
Star Wars
set
because the
in a
fire love had a
pure
glitch and made it
natural
restart from
world of
hardboard.
you and two
I mean, you should have
fellow
given up the
agents
moment it was
confront
called
and contain
Lego.
the reality
Because I
warping
mean, that
chaos
sounds
found
mid
within
already.
the oldest house.
Oh
Fun
yeah,
and short
Kirby
bursts
Air
or
Riders is a
deep
thing. I
dives,
forgot about that.
SBC
Kirby's got a
Firebreak
Riders
launches
game
day
coming.
one in the game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex.
Imagine
arrives
random
June
Sonic
17th.
Heroes PS2 shows up. Ugh,
In July,
that'd be hilarious.
Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup. Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the
Unleash
Classics
PS2.
catalog.
That would be so random.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration,
Riven, the
running
sequel
now
to
through June
Myst.
11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops,
Rush is fun,
great
but the
deals
dual
on
screen
software and
sucks.
hardware, and more.
No, it doesn't suck if
Visit
you're actually
PlayStation
playing
Blog
on a
and
dual screen.
PlayStation.com for full
We just want it on one screen because we need to port it to things that are on a DS.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
101? Zoe 101? Video game?
Of every major boarding school in Britain.
Boarding school PCA?
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way.
Is this Michael's character? He's grown up?
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless.
Someone said this is the James Bond game. It said 101, not 007.
The program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet.
Wait, it really is the Bond game, is it? Why did they say 101? What the fuck is 101?
The name's Bond.
James Bond.
Bond? You look like
Is it
Tom
me?
Holland.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of
I
ourselves.
feel like I recognize this actor from somewhere. I know that actor from somewhere. I know that face. I know that face.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my
I've seen him in
pieces on
something. I
board.
can't put my finger on it.
009 is a master.
It's IOI, not
Whatever
101.
the end game is,
Oh, that makes
we won't
sense.
see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Where the fuck did I see this actor in? I've seen him in something. What did I see him in? My brain is like... It's Dexter Originals. Yes, yes, yes. The Irish guy.
Headhunting.
I knew it. I was like, no, I know this face. I saw this face. First Light? Is it like a prequel? Like when he's a baby still? Bro went from original Sin to now original Bond.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
2026. I'm guessing that was the last announcement.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Flight.
This better become
You'll
to
experience
PC
James
though.
Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise.
Hey, bring it. Hey, bring it. Hey, bring it. Voting class with a $2 donation said, can't donate on stream elements. Check comments. Which comment? Is it a recent comment or is it like? I'm not seeing a comment. Oh, he posted afterwards, okay. Mario Kart World isn't exactly what I wanted, aka Forza Horizon with Mario, but I'm excited for the Switch generation to be over so ambitious games can have the power they need. Well, I mean,
Still with me?
they got maybe a couple years, and then PS6 comes out and the Switch 2 will be underpowered again, but, you know. They're gonna spend most of the Switch 2 generation getting PS5 ports. But it's cool. Do I think PS6 is gonna do 4K 120? I mean, it has to. What's it gonna do? Stay at 60? It'll probably do 8K because of DLSS anyway. Marvel games. Marvel Street Fighter? Hold on. Hold on. What the? Spider-Man, okay. Okay. This better come to PC, don't piss me off. A 2D file, finally not a fucking Smash clone. Star-Lord, okay. The choice to use Japanese voices in the trailer is baffling, but okay. I wonder if you can play as Thanos. Nah, that'd be OP. I don't know who that is, but we're maining her. Tag team battles? Oh, great, so we can get carried by good players. Marvel took on Fighting Souls. 2026, okay. And PC. Oh, thank God it's come to PC. Alright, yeah, then that's a cop. That's a cop. That's a cop. Alright, you got one, Sony. You got one. The fuck? Okay. What was that? The fuck was that? Developer stuff?
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、
Oh, how they came about making the
残っちゃう
game.
と思って、まあ予定合わせて行ったんですけど、まあちょっと飲んでる中で、実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、まあ世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Yeah, this game is looking interesting. I just hope they don't butcher the English voices.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea.
I just remember I bought Spider-Man 2 on PC and I didn't play it.
A company like Arc System Works to
I
make
mean, I beat on
PS5,
PS5, but like, I didn't play it when I bought on PC.
Really
I just kind of bought it to have it.
Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。まあ話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサー。
I figured I should be the yeah. I figured I would
The
do
thing is
it.
that most fans,
No,
including
unless someone else
myself,
does it.
see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on Marvel
If the stuff
IP.
like Marvel Fire
And what came up was something that went beyond that.
Well, I mean, if it fails, then they did something wrong, clearly. Because people
一番
want
最初
2D
にマーベル
fighters.
さんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、まあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなりこう日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて、あ、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Well, I'm guessing this was the lost reveal, so that's probably why they're spending all this time on it.
Mixed with a
Plus it's Marvel, so they're gonna
the
get
fact
that
they
extra
added
attention.
anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here.
You better have modern controls though. I ain't trying to do the fucking motion
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけ
inputs.
ど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、まあ格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に魅力的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When Ark looks at these Marvel
If they
characters,
did well, they
it's
would've
not
pulled it
simply
by
just
now.
the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
Why is there less than 10 characters? Well, they said 2026, so I'm assuming they haven't balanced everyone yet.
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come.
You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm
Prem in
excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
crazy.
I'll tell you right
Prem
now,
in
a lot of fighting games, you
2026,
never get to experience
2027 at the
this level of
latest.
production.
Okay,
And
that
it's just
decomp is
a
coming
dream
sooner
to
rather
even
than
be
later.
working with these two
Mark my
great
words, we're getting
それは
that.
決してビ
We're
ジネ
getting
ス
a
という
recomp at
枠組
least.
みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
Sakaya Utsumanamaraka.
Come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも
We'll
発
keep
表してい
announcing
き
new
たいと思い
characters.
ます
There
し、
you go,
キャ
chat.
ラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Because it's got tag team, I can get carried by people who are better than me. So I don't have to worry about D-ranking and taking a hit to the ego.
You're still with me?
Yeah, the event's over now. Was that rope grinding? What was that?
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
No Sonic? Oh no. They already confirmed Crossbows at Summer Game Fest, so we already know when we're getting the big shit. Honestly, I mean, 007 looks interesting, I guess. But if it wasn't for that Marvel shit, I don't know, man. See you until 2026. Come on, man. Summer Game Fest is on Friday. You're still gonna see me. I wasn't interested in Digimon. Man, Digimon. Look, I didn't really follow Digimon like that when I was a kid. I mean, I knew about it, but I didn't really follow it like that. So, you know. I wasn't sure if it was like a cousin to Pokemon because it both ended in Mon. I didn't really fucking pay attention to Digimon like that. You won't even stream Mario on the non-Sonic channel, stop lying to us. I honestly haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do when it comes to that. Like, I guess I could stream it. It's just, we'll see how I feel on the day. I'm just getting to a point where I don't have the energy anymore to speak. I'm becoming a behind-the-scenes guy. All that speaking and sharing my thoughts and, you know. Yo, what's up, Mazo? Marvel announced a 2D fighting game, so I think that's the best thing that showed up in this event. There's a Mortal Kombat collection of the old games coming. There's a 007 prequel game. Those are probably the three best things I saw. Unk feeling his age. I just don't have the energy now. I'm just like, too many mid events. I can't react to everything. I'm busy. The gaming industry's in a weird spot right now. It's definitely in an interesting spot, but it's not in the real weird spot, which I know people don't like it when I talk about AI, but I just have to say this because it's gonna be in a very weird spot very soon, like in the next year or two, once the AI generated games come onto the scene and people can't tell what's what. That's when it gets really bad, because you won't know what's what. Did you really code this game, or did you just prompt it? That's when the scene is gonna get crazy. That's when people are gonna be like, what the fuck is even coming out anymore? So just enjoy these last few years, because I'm telling you, there's gonna be so much. I don't hate AI for the record, but there's just gonna be so much generated games. You won't know what's what anymore. You're just not gonna know. You're just not gonna know. It's been like that since 2020. No, I mean, they've been using AI to help them code. That's just like helping you code. That's not a generated game. I'm talking about you literally go into like a website and be like, make me a game where I play as Spider-Man, but he's working as a chef, like in the bear, and then it just makes it. I'm talking about that. When shit like that is flooding stores, like Steam and all that, that's when we get into like the weird territory. We're still far off of that. Oh, you think so? Okay. Holler at me in a few years. You think? Okay. We'll see. We'll see about that. You're not ready for that. Is there another event tomorrow? I think Summer Game Fest is Friday. Today's Wednesday still. Jeff Keighley has showed us what we should be expecting. State of Unreal, I don't know what the fuck that was. I didn't watch that. We just watched this. So yeah, Summer Game Fest Friday. Day of the Devs, I'm not watching that shit. Devolver Digital, I'm not watching that shit. I don't know what the fuck this is. 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 Xbox Showcase. They got no exclusives. PC Gaming Show. I don't know if I'm watching that. Kojima for Death Stranding 2. I'm not watching that. Spotlight an electrifying mix of games and music from the talented black creators worldwide. Well, I can't publicly say I'm not watching that because that would sound bad. IGN Live is on the 7th, I believe, because the 7th is Saturday, even though I don't think it's showing up here, but IGN Live is on the 7th. I have to react to part of that because Asuka's going to be there. So I guess you'll see me on the 6th, and you'll see me on the 7th for IGN Live, and you'll see me on the 8th for Xbox. Hasn't games been using and implementing AI for decades? Isn't all of that AI? Yeah, but I think the difference is that it's levels to it, right? Right? Like, you could get AI, you could code AI into a game, but that's not the same as getting a generative AI tool to make the whole game, right? That's a whole different thing. Text to video game means anyone could just generate a game. And when that happens, the whole market's gonna be flooded, right? I know you guys don't believe me, but it's gonna happen with films this year. By the end of this year, people are gonna be generating films. And you're gonna see it throughout 2026 to where people are just generating films and it's gonna crowd the space full of films. And when that happens, you can see what it looks like, and then you can extrapolate how it's gonna look when it happens with video games. You know? Yes, Bradley. People asked me, that's why we're talking about it. How come you only make videos covering leaks and gameplay? I remember watching your Boost Middle Ground video, and it was a great video. Well, I mean, that was a discussion about an upcoming video game, right? That was considered news, wasn't it? Quality will always win and kick the ass of AI. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, the cream always rises to the top, right? But, you know, in terms of the state of the whole market, it's going to be very interesting. I'm not really fussed either way. I don't care. As long as I get my decomps, I don't give a fuck what happens to the games. Just decomp my shit. Decomp my shit, man. That's all I need. Like, I don't care. $50 for a human-made film and $4 for AI movie. They'll be free though. they will be free. That's the thing. Like, people are just gonna spam them out and put them on YouTube. And most of them will be mid, of course. But the ones that are good will be on YouTube for free. And people just watch them for free. So, the real interesting thing is what all the IP owners and the celebrities are gonna do, because you know they're gonna generate a bunch of Will Smith movies, they're gonna generate a bunch of Tom Cruise movies, they're gonna generate a bunch of Iron Man and Spider-Man movies, and it's like, are the companies just gonna content ID it and let it stay up? Is Will Smith just gonna let it stay up, or are they gonna strike everything down? That's what I'm wondering. Like, leave it up and just collect the revenue, or strike it down? Because if they leave it up, then it's gonna be like every day new Iron Man film, every day new Will Smith film, every day a new Tom Cruise film. It's gonna be a sea of saturation, basically. Can we get an AI Premier to Remy channel? I wouldn't make an AI Premier to Remy channel because the time it takes me to make my videos, there'll be no point making them AI. I could do an AI Sonic channel though, but that would be nothing to do with my voice. It would be like Sonic and Sonic content or some shit like that. Just for the people that want that, because now every time I post a fucking news video, the comment section is, when are Sonic and Sonic gonna react to Subnautica? The fuck? So maybe I make an AI Sonic channel, just only post AI Sonic stuff there, and then people can leave me alone on Premier to Remy when I cover the news. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make it for fan submissions. If you got like an AI Sonic thing and you want me to post it, I'll just post it there. And then people can watch it or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use the AI tools to remake the Heroes cutscenes. You know, I guess that's a good use of AI actually. Hold on. You give the AI the cutscenes to like an old ass game with old CGI and just say do the exact same shit, but with like the most modern of CGI, and then you get like the whole Heroes, like every cutscene, and it's like Pixar 4K. Ooh, shit. And you can slot it into the decomp. Woo! We might be onto something. Ooh. Oh, we might be onto something. If I could work on one game, what would it be? Heroes remake, but only if I'm directing that shit, not some employee that's being told to do some shit that I don't agree with. Only if I'm directing that shit. And if it wasn't Sonic, it'd probably be like Prince of Persia. What's your ideal 3D Sonic game? You can't say Heroes. Well, you just said I can't say what it is, but you know. My ideal 3D Sonic game is the definitive version of 06, but modernized. And no, that doesn't mean P06. Don't say that. Just imagine Prem as a Sega employee being told to remove the 4 teams and all make the levels. Yeah, that's why I would never work for Sega in that capacity, because if you gotta work on the games and do some shit you don't like, you're too invested now. '06 current gen remake. I mean, if they do it properly, then sure. But right now, I just want my decomps, man. I just want my decomps. Ugh. 06 remake with the Forces model? No, okay. No one wants the short quills. Everyone knows long quills are better. I don't even know if the Heroes remake is still happening. All the leakers have gone silent on that. They've just backtracked completely. So at this point, I'm not really hopeful that it's happening. And honestly, I don't really care. Like, I want my decomp. Okay. Heroes 06, you know the answer, but what reasons? What reasons? I mean, it's just better. Like, I can't. It'll take ages to describe why. Heroes is like, it's like heaven in video game form. Like, it just is. It literally is. Top 5 2D Sonic games. Rush. 2. 3K Mania Advance 3. What videos am I planning for this channel? I don't have anything planned, honestly. I'm just so preoccupied right now. Anyway, it was a good event. I mean, no, sorry, it wasn't a good event. The event was mid. My bad. I'm getting tired. The event was mid, but the Marvel game looks fun. I will see you at Summer Game Fest. As for Mario Kart World, will I stream it? I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. I might just play it on my own. I might stream it. I don't know. I'm getting too old for this, man. Getting too old. We'll see. What the fuck happened to my wallpaper? There's supposed to be a wallpaper here. See, my streaming setup is messed up. It's been a while. Oh, because I renamed that folder. Yeah, because I renamed the folder. Yeah. Alright. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. But what's my outro again? It's your boy PREMulous Rem Gang. I'm out.